Hello, 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 you guys. Welcome back to another Sunday cooking video. Thank you for coming into my home and sharing this day with me. I really appreciate it. We are getting so close to Halloween, and we are getting so incredibly close to baby Green coming. I'm so excited. I can't wait for her to get here. But until then, we're gonna have to stick with this Sunday video. I have decided to make something that I have actually made for parties, and it has been an absolute hit. And I thought to myself, this would be perfect for my channel because it is the three main ingredients that I like to use. Cheap, easy, and delicious. Perfect. So I thought, well, maybe you guys would like to see this recipe too. So today we are making pepperoni pizza dip in the skillet. Oh yeah. And everything you will need to make this recipe is, I have frozen dinner rolls, and we are going to thaw them out. So the regular method will take about 3 to 5 hours. I know guys, but trust me. We will need pizza sauce, cream cheese, 1 package brought to room temperature, mozzarella, I have freshly grated Parmesan cheese, Italian style pepperoni, Italian parsley, Italian seasoning, crushed red pepper, garlic powder, butter, and our skillet. And we will also need, for the first part, some plastic wrap. So this is everything we need to make this recipe. So let's get started. The first thing we want to do is get our dinner rolls going so they can start to thaw out. So for that, you want to get some butter and a paper towel. Just put a little bit of butter on there and just push it around. Make sure you're covering the bottom and the sides so your rolls don't stick while they're rising. First things first, you're just going to take your rolls and put them around the pan. Not too close. Leave a little bit of space in between them because they are going to double in size. And that's what we want, is for them to get bigger. So just start going through. Alright, so I have 16 rolls in. We are going to cover this to let these sit now anywhere from 3 to 5 hours. It really depends on the temperature of your house and your kitchen. You just want them to double in size. So let them sit for at least 3 hours and then start checking them. The rolls are almost getting close. They've been sitting on the counter here and not my glass top. I'll show you soon. They're getting close. But I'm also letting my cream cheese sit. Opened, letting it get room temperature as well. That way it's easier and creamier to mix with. We are ready to rock and roll. Let's take it off. I can show you. Oh yes, all the dough has risen. Perfect. This looks fantastic. At this point, we are going to set the oven at 400. I have a separate container here, and I'm going to add 6 tablespoons of butter, Now I know this seems like a lot, but you're going to use this twice. So don't, make sure when you use some of it the first time to do our rolls, you save some. To your butter, you are going to add half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of Parmesan cheese, 1/4 of a teaspoon of crushed red pepper. Now you're going to take this, put it in your microwave until it's melted. My melted butter is out. I'm going to take my basting brush. I'm going to stir it, give it a really good mix. Now I'm going to save some of this, but I'm going to take it for now and start brushing it over my rolls. All right, once you have them covered, and I do like to go inside just a little bit of them, give them a little bit on there too, and really make sure I get back here. All right, my rolls are nice and basted. Ooh, it smells good. So we are gonna wait until the oven is done preheating, and then we'll put these in. So I'm also saving some of my butter for later. Ooh, yeah. So we're just gonna wait. Oh, and we are ready. Look at that. All right, so we are actually gonna go ahead and put these just like this in the oven for 15 minutes. You don't want them to get too done, but 15 minutes. While that's going, we're gonna start the mixture. So 1 package of cream cheese room temperature and 1/2 cup of pizza sauce. You're going to mix those. You are going to mix those together. It's hard for me to do while tilting it, so I'm just gonna tell you, mix these. So I have it mixed up pretty good. We're ready to keep going. To this we are adding 1 cup of shredded mozzarella, 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, and a small dash of more pizza sauce. Not much, preference if you like. I prefer a little bit more. So mix those guys together. Ooh, yeah. Our mixture is ready to go. The rolls will be out of the oven in just a second, and we're getting close. Oh yeah. While I'm waiting, I've got my parsley, my Italian parsley leaves, and I'm just gonna take these and start dicing them up. Please watch your fingers when doing this. I've been doing this long enough to know how and when to space. Please practice. I don't want anybody hurting themselves. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just gonna chop these up. And then once I do that, I'm gonna scrape them all back together. Hold on to them again, like a little bunch. So I'm pushing kind of against the knife, but the knife is flat on the board, so I'm not putting my fingers there. But now I'm gonna keep going. Try and make some of these a little bit smaller. So keep doing that. You just push them back together. I push them against the knife so that I can like bunch them up a little bit, and then slice again. And I just keep doing that until it's diced pretty fine. You can also, if you want to use dried flakes, by all means do it. It's easier, it's safer. I just think this way is fresher and tastes better. I've actually seen it for sale in the produce section now, already diced up in little containers, fresh parsley. So you can even buy that now. It's just a little more expensive. So if you're willing to spend it, go for it. But this is only like $1 and I can cut it myself. So preference, each his own. Okay, it has been 15 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and take these out. Look at that. Okay, see how they've started to brown, but they're all not fully brown or done? That's what you want. Okay, let's do it. You're gonna take your mixture and scoop it right into the middle. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna take about 1/4 cup of pizza sauce. I'm gonna spread that around. We are going to sprinkle on some more mozzarella. Now cover with pepperonis. I really like the pepperoni in it. Now remember your butter mixture? You're gonna come back to that. Now go around all your rolls again. Take some of my fresh Parmesan, sprinkle that around. All right, we're almost ready to bake. I don't want the rolls to bake too quick, so I'm going to cover this with foil. We're going to put this in the oven just like this for 15 minutes. Now remember, it's still going to be very hot, so use your gloves putting it in. See you in 15 minutes. I'm going to turn on my oven light so you can see what I'm doing. Opening the oven, and I'm going to carefully pull out and take off, if I can get it, the aluminum foil. Look at that. All right, we're gonna let that cook 10 minutes. All right, we are ready. Putting my gloves on, both of them, because this is hot. Here we are. Woo! Almost done. We have just a few more things to add. We are going to add some of that parsley we cut up. Pinch crushed red pepper. And a few pinches Parmesan cheese. Boom. There we are. I'm gonna let that cool a second. We're gonna try this bad boy out. Whoo, fire. So as you see, they will come right apart. Look at that. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go for it. Oh my God. Whoa! So hot. But we are going to scoop some onto the plate. Oh my gosh. It's so hot. So you can just take some of this mix, scoop it up on your plate. Something better than a fork. Put it on your plate. Dip it. So you're not a double dipper, dipping back in for more. All right, here we go. The grand finale. Give it an extra dip and an extra blow. Come on, taste buds. Mmm. Mmm. Yep. I'm a dancing. You know it's good. I'm a dancing. The bread is perfect. It's got that crisp on top. So flavorful. It's got everything I could ever ask for. I love dips. I love pizza. And I love garlic bread. This is like some of my most favorite things all in one skillet. Who can ask for better than that? I mean, it comes out so good every time. The cream cheese in there is what really gives it that creaminess to it to make it a dip. But that pizza sauce in there with the seasonings and the fresh Italian parsley on top, I mean, this thing is lit. Alright guys, that's going to about do it for this video. I've already finished this piece and I want to get more. It's so creamy and so delicious, and it really is the perfect dish for a party because everybody is going to want it. I'm going to keep eating. If you guys make it, let me know what you think. As always, I truly appreciate you watching. You guys mean the world to me. Thanks again as always. Have a fantastic Halloween. Be safe, drive safe, watch out for trick-or-treaters, and don't drink and drive. Thank you for watching as always, guys. I truly appreciate it. And as always, if you enjoyed, like, subscribe. If you didn't, like, subscribe. Have a good night, guys. Happy Halloween.